All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. All right, so my first thing I wanted to ask is, you guys complete the sentence. Fatherhood is
a beautiful thing. You know, I love it every single day that, you know, I'm able to be a father. Is just like a blessing to me. You know, for me personally, you know, it's like I look to every single day. Even I'm at my job for 12, you know, or 18 hours. I do extremely long shifts. You know, the whole time is like I don't think I'm trying to do is hurry up to head home and hang out and spend some time with the kids, even though if it's only for like an hour or two. So that's what I think it is.
wow.
It's, you know, definitely a gift and a
curse.
A curse. Honestly, that's what I was looking for. I didn't want to say it like that harshly, but you are so right. You hit it on the nail. It can be. Hell yeah.
Okay, so DeAndre, speak on it. Why you say it's a curse too?
I mean, because it's beautiful to have kids and be in their lives, but then that flip side of when they stressing you out and they ain't listening, and you know, and then when you dealing with separate households.
Right.
See, I've done that. Like I have 3 kids, 18, 16, and 5. 3 different kids' mother, and no, it wasn't no just random kids. It was like I was really in relationships with them. Like my 16-year-old mother, I was with her 7 years. My son's mother, I was with her 3 years, and now my wife 10. So the conflict I went through with the separations.
Yeah.
And that was all within. Everybody's working with their own feelings and emotions, but then I know when I was completely gone, it was like I guess their feelings were still involved. So I had the ups and the downs, and when you could see and when you, so it was just a lot of drama. So the curse was the bad part of that, where they telling this kid, like prime example, I don't never sugarcoat it. Like me and my son, we close, but we're not close. You see, I'm more close with my girls.
Right.
But that was all within his mother, with the. He don't care about you, he care about her. That's you. When I never treated him different. This was you not allowing me to see him. So I did so only what I can do. And it took for my godfather to really say, like, look, man, you can't stress yourself out over that. Everybody know you trying. Hey man, let it go, and when he come around, he come around. And that's what I end up doing. I like to just back off, like, hey, my door's open, you know it's cool.
Yeah.
So when he chose to come, he came. When he don't, like, prime example, I haven't probably talked to my son in a year, almost a year, and that was all because of the situation with him having a kid, and I'm telling him, like, hey, welcome to the real world. Now you're not my responsibility no more. You're an adult now. Anything I do is just because I choose to, or me to help your child.
Right.
And I told him, like, I'm not gonna take care of your child. This is what I didn't want you to do. Your 17 from my 17 was different. I was in the streets hustling. My father wasn't there for me. You're 17, you spoiled.
Right.
So then again, you have his mother in his ear, and this went down from my 17-year-old person. I didn't care about nobody but her. Now he don't care about nobody but Jamie. She 5. I don't care about nobody but her, but I treat them all the same.
Right.
And actually, he get more than her, because he gets more shoes and clothes, where Jamie got a lot of stuff, but he's older, so he really know what he want.
Yeah.
So it's back on that page, and mom in his ear. In prime example, my wife don't know about this. She called me the day before my wedding and said, you can choose. Choose who? Me or her? I said, be you crazy? Are you serious?
Right.
She been with her husband, Dre, 18, 17 years. Maybe been married 10. Like, choose, what am I supposed to be choosing? I'm over here. But see, them hurt feelings involved.
Right.
And I learned that from dealing with my 16-year-old mother. I noticed when my feelings were still involved, I kind of was like, hey, yep, you having different dudes around my daughter. And I noticed that was just only my feelings. When I was all the way disattached, it was like, hey, I don't care what you do. All I'm going to say is this. As long as she ain't in harm's way.
Right.
And all I need is my time, and that was that. So, and I ain't got my time with that. And that's how I started noticing when people use that woman say, you ain't going to have my daughter or my kid around other women, you still have feelings. Because when you done and you tired, you're like, hey, it's over.
Yeah.
Hey, we just need to take care of the child, and that's it.
Right.
That's the only thing that's important. Boom.
So that's the curse part.
That's what's important.
Okay, Jabari, I'm gonna start with you. Just whatever you think, Jabari.
Okay. Well, of course, my situation is unique because my baby mama, this is my niece, and I say that not a strange way,
Right.
like incest, but she's my niece because of the role I picked up. So, God, it's weird because I have so much different outlook. Like I'm just so not the Beyonce dad, or whatever. Like Sarah your dad. Like I don't like all that bouncing around, And she kind of, she's young. She's in her early 20s, so she kind of don't mind her kind of bouncing around and all that. I don't like to see little girls bouncing around.
Yeah.
Like you kind of settle yourself a little bit, Beyonce, she's, she is what she is, but she's just not the role model for this house. So, that's my view, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I don't knock everybody else's vision of role modeling, but that's just, that she don't run my house. And,
Right.
So we have a problem. And so what I do, and what I've decided to do, or elected to do, or commanded, is that we talk and we communicate once a week. So Monday we have little meetings, and we have little, what I call PTA up in the house.
All
so
right.
we talk. And
All
so
right.
we talk about, last week, she did I was like, was you okay with that?
We gotta go in. Like I said, but go ahead, DeAndre. Your advice.
Like my advice to becoming a great parent is first get your pride out the way, especially for us men. If you feel you're not doing it right, like me, I never have a problem. Like I wouldn't have a problem going to him or going to Mike or going and saying, hey, let me ask you this question, this happened with my kid, or I didn't know how to deal with it, since he'd been in certain situations that he dealt with.
Yes.
And like he said, where it ain't about business now, we finna get to this. I wouldn't have a problem calling him and say, hey, I need it.
Right.
And then I can go to my kid and say that, and that'll help you become a great parent if you move your pride out the way. I mean, like getting along with the mothers, that's, it takes both of y'all. So if they not gonna work right, you just gotta say, well, look, let me just keep trying like I did with Lil Dre. I tried, and I just gave it to the point where I was done. All right, but when you want to come, the door's there. But move your pride out the way. Talk to somebody who know another man. Quit acting like you know everything.
Right.
Talk to some men who have that experience, and who
That's
know
powerful.
what to tell you, and then you'll be all right. You'll turn out.
Being a father, my advice would be just, even though you think you might not have money or the time, whatever, just like 10 minutes spending time with your kids mean a lot. They would really appreciate that a lot. Because there's plenty of times where I'm over here late for work, and I'm like, well, come on, I'll take you out for a little stroll. I go up the block and back, like, it'd be like under 10 minutes, and she just as happy as can be, you know what I'm saying? It made a huge difference. Whereas if I didn't, it would have been crying and pouting at the house for like the next 2 hours. I would have been calling home like, hey, how's everything going? Oh, she over here still mad, talking about you not here and you didn't do this and that. So that's what I would do, as far as like the kids, you're not gonna be perfect. This is my I'm not a dad pro. I don't know all the answers. I don't know if I'm doing everything right, but it's all about your heart, and you gotta think about your kids and the situation first and be like, okay, well, this will help us out. This is, good for the family,
Yes.
But as far as, the spouse or the girlfriend or whatever, as far as my situation, I got a female in the house, and she's in the house, and pretty much my advice to you would be just agree with her. Because tomorrow she'll forget about it and you can do what you want to do anyway. Right there. Half of the drama will be done, you know what I mean? It took a lot of arguments and battling for me to understand that, and now it's kind of at the point where she's like, you just saying that to make me happy. Nah, baby, I'm forgiving in my head. I'm like, hell yeah, I don't feel like going down that road. I know where that road is going to lead. And so to avoid you guys from going through all of that, and also don't go to bed angry. For me personally, I can do it. I'll go to bed angry in the morning. I don't remember what happened last night, but she gonna remember that, and she gonna take it out on you. As soon as you say, I don't feel like doing that right now. Whoa, where all that come from? It came from last night.